You need to make more animes for Slink because of how he's playing with the stylus. Yeah, I thought about making a gamer Slink, but I don't think I'm gonna be playing games after Silksong, dude. I think this is it. This is the end. You sound tired? Rough day at work? Dude, I have been having sleepless nights playing this game. I'm 40 hours deep and the game came out on Thursday. I've been no-lifing this game, dude. Oh my gosh, I've been full goblino playing Silksong. I somehow discovered the last act of the game, the true ending. Haven't looked up anything. Actually, I've shared very little information with people, mostly about like acquiring skills and stuff, but not where to go or like major spoilery things. So, dude, I'm doing all this blind, dude. I'm in the third act of the game. So I beat the final boss and then the game kept going. So it wasn't the final boss. And now I have a whole new quest line to complete where I have to acquire 3 items to jump into the void. Oops, spoilers. Or the final boss of the game, you trap her in the void, and then now she's trying to escape, so you have to, like, basically put her to bed. Has it not impacted your family in any negative way? Your habits, I mean? Oh, it has. I took yesterday off. I did not play any games yesterday. I just spent time with my family, hung out with my brother-in-law. Sister-in-law just had a newborn baby, so I got to hold him, and yeah. The boss's animations, dude, I know. This is why it took 7 years, guys. This is Cuphead. The amount of hand-drawn animations and content in this game explains the development time, like, completely. There are so many unique bosses. It's not just a Hollow Knight reskin, you know? You guys have missed so much, dude. I wish I was able to stream and slash, like, show you guys everything that I've been through, but it's been 40 hours of grinding. I can feel her. She's gonna die soon. Question is, who's gonna die first? Ah, I did it. You want to know the truth? I was a chameleon. I hung out with the jocks. I hung out with the nerds. I hung out with the kids that no one wanted to hang out with. I made friends with everybody, honestly. I kept my friend group pretty small. A lot of my best friends didn't even go to my school. They went to 2 different schools. So my 2 best friends went to 2 separate schools, but we would hang out every weekend. So the friends that I made at school weren't really my closest friends, except for one. One guy and I were really close, but I honestly, you know, like, I didn't date junior year. Like, I coasted junior year, and then no, I did date one girl in junior year. Because I was new, man. I had just moved from Texas. I didn't know anybody. Okay, I moved from a school with 160 people to a school with 1,600 people in a completely different state. I didn't know anyone. Nobody knew me. People thought I was gay for some reason. You want to know? So some kid told me, he's like, dude, I thought you were gay. And I was like, why? And he's like, because you wore glasses. I'm not even kidding. That's what he told me. I was like, seriously? It's like, okay, dude, I had to wear glasses. You were like me in Usagi Tsukino when you were in high school. Yeah, I mean, basically the only friends that I really had, well, not friends, but when I made friends, it was in class, right? So I would talk to people. People's memory of you is different than your memory of yourself. So I'd be very interested to know what people thought of me in high school. I have no idea. I mean, I don't care that much, but I'm just saying, like, I've thought about going to high school reunions and being like, I wonder what people would say. Like, oh, dude, you were this way in high school or that way. I don't know. I can tell you I made some enemies, though. I can tell you some people really didn't like me. Most people did, but there was my sophomore year, I made quite the splash, okay? We'll just say that. Made some mistakes. Made some mistakes, for sure, that I'm saddened by, and they kind of haunt me a little bit. Junior year, too, yeah. Junior year too. Said some things that I wish I hadn't to people. But don't worry, guys, I got Taco Bell. And I've apologized to those people, by the way, like, deeply apologetic. So I don't know if it haunted them as much as it haunted me, you know? You just don't know how those things affect people. I would say they considered me an enemy, not the other way around. I don't know if I would say that these people were my enemies. I'm just saying that there were some people I made very unhappy. And by that, I'm saddened by, you know. Let's just say there was a person in my life who said, I'm never going to forgive you for what you did. And what I did was I came out of the closet for them. I'm not even kidding. They were a pretty good friend of mine. And like, he and I were chatting all the time. Turns out he was gay. And this keep in mind, this was back in the 2010s, okay? Being gay then is not what it is now, okay? Especially where I live. So he told me in confidence that he was gay and that he was actually kind of attracted to me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, that's not really my thing, dude. Not about that life. He's like, no, I know. He's like, but so we kept being friends after that. Like I didn't hold anything against him for it. Okay, I didn't think poorly of him or whatever. I was just like, oh, that's interesting. And in one moment, amongst our friends, I kind of dropped it, just like, oh, don't you know this guy's gay? And they were like, what? I was like, yeah. And in my mind, I was thinking, like, honestly, selfishly, just like, oh, this is like a juicy piece of gossip. And, you know, I'm going to share it with these people who were his friends. So I didn't share it in malice. But the fact that I did that instead of he got to do that was, like, obviously a violation of trust. It pissed off everyone, dude. Everyone who knew me at, like, in that friend circle, I pissed off everyone with that piece of information. Not because they're angry at him. Went to high school in a place where being gay was not an acceptable thing. But surprisingly, all of the friends and all that stuff were like, hey, that's chill with us. We don't really care. And again, I didn't share this like out of malice. But anyways, he found out. He was super upset about it. Understandably, I think, because again, just it's kind of violation of his trust. And he was like, I'm never going to forgive you for that. So, and I tried apologizing. I was like, dude, I'm very sorry. Shouldn't have done that. Da, 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 da. Did you go to any of the dances? Went to prom. What else did I go to? Did I go to homecoming? I don't think I did. I went to more dances in middle school than I did in high school. Since I was the new kid, I was honestly just trying to play it cool and not date anybody and fall into drama. And I just completely did not succeed at that. Drama just seems to follow me is what people say when they're the drama causers, by the way. So I definitely upset some people, caused some drama. It is what it is. That fact has haunted me. Like the idea of someone not forgiving you is kind of haunting. I'm not gonna lie. It just feels very hurtful. Again, taking responsibility for the thing that I did, but still wanting to be forgiven for that wrong is, but it's all right, man. Jesus forgives me, okay? That person may not, but have you been to any of the dances, Kabuki? I mean, did you think I would? No. But you never know. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing? Do I become the Bazinga Blast finally? What are we cooking? It's Baby Hornet. Oh boy. Yo. All right, this is an area from Hollow Knight 1. The lore. We're getting the lore drop, guys. I don't know what it is about video games, but I cannot comprehend. Like, I can't follow stories in video games very well. I don't know why. I do way better with books and movies. I think it's the fact that so many pieces of information are disjointed. I just can't keep them together. I'm also really proud that I found the third act without Googling it. There's like so much to Silksong that I found because I've been at the cusp of when the game came out. It just makes me really excited because it's like, man, we're the first ones experiencing this, you know? Dude, okay, so I beat the game. I beat the final boss. It rolled credits. It said, da-da-da, congratulations, here's your playtime. I go back to the main menu, and then my save file was, like, corrupted. They had, like, void strings all over it, and so when I tried to access it, it broke the strings off, and it went... And then my game started. I was like, what the flip? And it said Act 3, and I was like, oh, shoot. So then now the world's all corrupted, full of the void. Everything's broken. There's like parts of the map are completely changed. Like, dude, here we go. It's time to go face the final boss, dude. This looks familiar. Look at that enemy. If you read the lore, reuse content, snore, chiroo. Hold up. Gotta change something. False start. Penalty 5. I'm gonna get so cooked. And there it is, the finale. Oh my gosh, cinema. Did you guys see that? Brothers, that was sick. Whew. Oh, there's so much going on. Help. Ah! Oh, please. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, the hitbox on those things is so big. Oh, all right, don't tilt, stay cool, dude. Oh my gosh, guys, did I do it? Guys, I think I did it. The knight, he has to show up. The knight has to show up because it has to be that reference. Soy face. It's him. It's the knight. Called it. And there it is. We did it.
I require you to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the notification emblem. I promise you, content.
It's the final countdown. Believe you.